Hey guys, it's June from Illustrator. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, you will learn everything about the drop shadow in Adobe Illustrator. Obviously, I will show you how to add a drop shadow, and I will also show you how to edit or remove a drop shadow. I know a lot of you probably didn't know where to find these options. I mean, no shame. I also didn't know at the very beginning. I was looking for it everywhere. I was doing Command Z, Command Z, Command Z all the time. You don't have to do that, and there's a quicker way and better way to edit and remove the drop shadow in Adobe Illustrator. So if that sounds interesting to you, please keep watching this video. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to add a drop shadow to text in Adobe Illustrator. So as you can see, I have the text on top of an image, and you can clearly see the letter sunset. Maybe the T is a little bit blurry. However, if you add a drop shadow effect, you can see the text even better. So how can we do that? Basically, all you need to do is select the text and go to the effect menu from the overhead menu and go to stylize and choose drop shadow. The default drop shadow looks like this, which is pretty good usually. However, there are a lot of settings that you can change. You can change the blending mode if you don't know what blending mode is or how it works. I do have an article about blending mode, which you can find in the description below. And then you can choose different blending mode depending on the effect that you want to show. I'm not going to go over all of them. As I said, if you are interested to learn more about the blending modes, you can read my article. Alright, so you can also change the opacity, let's say 50%, so that it doesn't show so dark. You can set the orientation. If it's negative, it's going to show below, and the Y offset as well. And the blur, you can set it less blurry. And the color as well, you can choose a different color if you don't want it to be black. If your text is lighter, if you choose a darker color, it's going to make your text stand out. So something like that. And make sure to click the preview button so that you can see as you make the changes. Go ahead and click OK. And if you want to edit the drop shadow or remove the drop shadow, obviously if you just regret what you just did, you can always use Command or Control and Z to undo the last step. However, if you already been working on something else and want to go back to change it, you can go ahead and go to the window and open the appearance menu. Yeah, there isn't a drop shadow panel. However, you are going to open the appearance panel. And here, if you want to drag the menu, you can see the drop shadow effect. So you can click to edit the effect. The same dialog box as before, and you can adjust the settings from here. Change the color back to black, for example. And then if you want to remove the effect, if you want to just hide the effect to remove it temporarily, you can hide it. And if you want to delete the drop shadow effect, you can just click the trash can here, and it's going to remove the drop shadow effect. Okay, so now let's see how we can add a drop shadow to objects. Basically, it works exactly the same as adding a drop shadow to text. All you need to do is go to the effect menu, choose stylize and drop shadow. Same thing, you'll be able to change the mode, multiply, screen, overlay, anything you want. And then you can change the X offset and the Y offset. X determines whether it's left or right, and Y determines the shadow whether it's up or down. So feel free to adjust the shadow as you like, and you can make it more blur, less blur, and click OK. So there you go, you create a drop shadow effect in Adobe Illustrator. It's super useful when you have a darker background and if you want to make your element pop out, so you can basically add a simple drop shadow like this, and it's going to show the circle much better than before. I'm going to hide the drop shadow so you can see the effect before and after. So as you can see, there's no border here and it's kind of blend in the color. However, if you turn on the drop shadow, you can see the edge or the lines better. And if you want to follow the example step by step, you can find the link in the description below. Alright, same thing as always, if you find this video helpful or if you like my video, don't forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe to my channel.